Samsung, proud sponsor of TechBusters.
Search engines enable users to find information on the World Wide Web. Popular ones include Google, Yahoo, Bing, and MSN. We wanted to find out which ones are your favorites and why.
I use Google. Use Google basically for tattoo inspirations.
I use Google, Bing, and yeah, that's about it.
I don't use it for academic purposes for some reason.
Yes, I do know how to use Google. I use it for a lot of intensive purposes, research, just keep myself updated, etc. And yeah, it's a pretty useful search tool. So yeah.
Yes, I don't know how to use Google, especially when I'm a business person. So when I want to search some things like some items that are and quotations and whatever that I want to check the specifications and everything, I always use Google.
Research, assignments, answers.
Google, Bing, and Yahoo.
Yahoo, which is totally outdated. Totally outdated. Yahoo.
I use Google and I double check everything on Wikipedia, even though you can edit it. I still use it.
Okay, I think the Google right now is the power force in terms of the internet and the searches and everything. So most people download and everything, they prefer Google rather than the other services.
I use it almost every day. Just like now, we're actually looking for a place and where to use Google Maps we just typed in the place and it showed us where to go.
I use Google like most of the time. Use it for like researching schoolwork or like just surfing the net, randomly looking for memes and stuff. Anything to like, I use it for both like pleasure and like schoolwork.
I use it to search music, pictures of fashion, clothing, handbags, a lot of different things.
Wikipedia, I like to double check like backstories, especially if you watch a movie. Then you can see who's in it, where that person's been before, and just stories in general. And Google is kind of for everything.
For me, Google's my main user framework for using the internet, and very easy to use, very user-friendly.
I mostly use it to, answer questions that I have no idea about, like especially what's the weather gonna be, because like my app on my phone is pretty useless, so that's what I use Google for mostly.
According to digitaltrends.com, Google is the world's most popular search engine. Nothing shocking there, because everybody we've spoken to uses Google either on their PC or mobile device. And by the look of things, Google will hold the lead positions for years to come.